Well, generally when people come to me, they're incredibly overwhelmed and feeling like they don't kind of know what to do first or what to focus on. They're spending a lot of their time focusing on things that just aren't financially important for them to be doing. You know, doing a lot of admin, spreadsheets, not using CRM systems properly, and it's put them in a position where they find that spending all their time doing stuff but not really achieving anything. So by the time they come to me, they're probably a little bit stressed, a little bit burnt out, and quite a lot overwhelmed. And then I have a conversation with them and they say things like, "Your instant anti-aging cream, because you've made me feel amazing straight away." Or, you know, I just bring relief from that first meeting because they finally feel like someone's listened to them and understood what they need and is going to be able to give them what it takes to make their business better and their lives easier, which is what I love doing. Everything I've done is a huge step for me. When I was younger, I was so ridiculously shy, and even in corporate, I'd become a person I wasn't really, just to fit the role they needed me to be, to keep taking steps up. So for me personally, everything I've done has been out of my comfort zone. You know, I've gone to networking meetings, which I never would have done. I've travelled places which I never would have gone to before. I've done massive amounts of training and development on myself. You know, I've connected with amazing women who have made me see myself in a completely different way. And it's really changed the way I approach myself and then how I can help people, because I'm confident. I can see what your problem is and I can help you with that. And I'm really confident in that, and having that confidence in myself has been such a difference for me. 100% important. This is the first time in 8 years I've really taken some dedicated time for myself, and already my mind is clearer. I know what I want to focus on next week. It makes such a difference. Sometimes it's really hard to see that making a massive financial outlay or a time outlay, to see the benefit of it right now. But honestly, it always pays back over and over again, you know, not just in the actual physical learning, but the community, the friends you make, the connections you make, the stuff you didn't even know you didn't know. It's so important to think about yourself and focus on that above everything else. So I worked in corporate for many years, and I had a really good career and I absolutely loved it. I worked in logistics and project management and then into branding with a large multinational. And I essentially had 2 children, was working 60 hours a week, and had what I can only describe to you as a bit of a breakdown because it was just too much. I just couldn't cope with everything. So I left my corporate career, wasn't sure what I wanted to do. I'd always had a thing for helping people and supporting people, but I had a really funny day where my whole life sort of aligned for me. I kind of got out of bed after not knowing what to do for a few weeks, and I booked a Dyson repairman, and when he came to see me, he said, "You've got a lovely telephone voice, what do you do?" And I said, "I don't do anything." He said, "I really need someone to make appointments for me, would you be interested?" And I was like, don't really know. And then I went to my hairdresser the same day and said what he'd said. And she was like, "Oh, do you do social media?" I'm like, "No, I don't do anything. I sit at home doing nothing. I literally have no career at the moment." And from there, my business was born, and I had 2 clients straight away. And it took a massive amount to push me out of my comfort zone to build the audience and the client list I've got now, but I love it. Employ me. One tip, hang on, I'm going to be sensible. 1 tip. It's never as bad or as scary as you think it is. So many people are scared of starting things because they seem so much bigger in their head, but the reality is always so much easier than they think it's going to be.